the Trashy Awards are in their 4th year. And the award ceremonies in 2 weeks' time here, in fact.
And that is, for those who don't know what the Trashies are, that is Sam snatching the edges off mainstream journalists. And some of them I actually like, so I'm not saying anything.
That's it. All right, done. That's the truth. But like the Trashies,
yes.
Yeah, no.
The nominations are closed now, right?
Nominations are closed now. All I'm doing is trying to find time to collect all the nominations, put them in a poll, and get people voting. Before.
I think people do need to pay attention to Trashies because, quite honestly, I think that is the only way that we're going to try and change the narrative in the mainstream media. Because the Trashies are about people who write articles that are transphobic.
Yeah,
or
so
racist,
that's why I mentioned them. Yeah,
because it is pretty disgusting, or racist, or
xenophobic,
anti-Islam, or those are quite big ones at the moment.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's not.
Well, it's pervasive in our society. Yeah. So obviously, it's pervasive in the media because society reflects media. It's this whole circle jerk thing, and so the Trashies tries to interrupt that kind of that narrative that's being fed to us continuously.
And there have been some good nominees in the past.
Yeah, there's been some good nominees, some bad winners, and it's shaping up quite well at the moment to be our probably worst year in the way that it's the best year. If you know what I mean. If you go on Twitter and go put the hashtag the Trashies, you'll find all the nominations. You'll find a Twitter account. You can read all the awful stuff that's there, but keep an eye out on the hashtag because I will put the poll up soon, and then we'll have the award ceremony on the same night of the Comment Awards, the 10th Comment Awards, which have turned into a little bit of a fiasco over time for various reasons, which we will go into on our next show because hopefully we'll get our next show on the day of the Trashies.
And it's not like, in all seriousness, it's not like we're just saying, oh, these articles are a bit mean about black people or whatever. These articles, what these journalists need to understand is there is a trickle-down effect. They write these things, Mr. and Mrs. whoever might be reading it over breakfast in Islington somewhere, and then they discuss it. Their children hear it. They go to school. There are Muslim kids being called Taliban and Osama bin Laden, and black kids getting accused of all this. These affect people's lives, and until these journalists understand that they've got to be more responsible. They've got to be out of their own little circle of friends and look at other people's lives because they are ruining people's lives. And
have empathy, but even more than empathy, be professional, Or
just have a look outside your circle, go and meet people for God's sake. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You don't have to go to the Spectator party every year and only hang around with those people.
Spectator should not have a party. You have nothing to celebrate. You're all pigs.
Okay, so that's the Trashies.
But when I switch, then they wanna say that I'm a bitch.